How do people use compressors with a 2-channel audio interface? If they are using an audio interface which doesn't have a very specific feature, they are going to need to be using an outboard preamp. The way that this works, a microphone outputs an incredibly quiet signal, and a compressor cannot accept that signal. So you need to run the microphone through a preamplifier. After the microphone is amplified by that preamp, it is now outputting a line level, which is what the compressor is going to be expecting. So then you can go ahead and do all the compression that you want. Then you run line level out of the compressor into the line level input of your audio interface. Then you're going to be good to go. You are recording the amplified and compressed signal, and you are getting a great sound. That is how probably the majority of people are doing. If you're looking at the DBX286S, that has the preamplifier, it has the compressor, it has the EQ, it has everything that you need. If you're looking at the LA610 Mark II, it has the tube preamplifier, and then the compressor runs out line level into the UAX8. So we are preamplifying it, and then we are compressing it. You cannot run a microphone directly into a compressor because the signals are not correct. You are outputting a mic level signal into an input in the compressor, which is expecting a line level signal, which you are not giving it. So that is how most people are probably doing it. The other option is they have an audio interface which has a send and a return. What that allows you to do is run your microphone into the audio interface XLR input, use the audio interface's preamplifier to amplify the signal up to line level. You output from the send that into the compressor, compress it, then out of the line level output of the compressor, you run out of that into the return of the audio interface. I think there's an Audient that has something like that. A skew of that is an insert where you would have a TRRS quarter inch to a dual TRRS quarter inch to a dual TRS. And then you would have one of those being a send, one being a return. But that is essentially how you would do it. I don't have any samples for you because I don't think I have a standalone compressor to demonstrate that on. I guess I could try it. If I remember, I'll do a video about that on Podcastage too, running a microphone directly into a compressor, because I think I could do that on the LA610 Mark II, because this does have an insert which would bypass the preamp section, so you could just use the optical compressor. We'll have to give that a go. Sean, thank you again for the question and the submission. I hope that answer was dumbed down enough for your big dumb brain, but as a fellow dum-dum, sometimes I struggle to explain things in a coherent fashion. Sometimes I will go on diatribes and tangents screaming about how good modern music is, when the question has nothing to do with that, but somehow we end up there. So Sean, let me know if you need me to explain further and I'll try. And remind me from time to time, hey, plug a microphone directly into a compressor and demonstrate that, you dum-dum, and I'll get around to doing it.